Now, as we look at all ideas from all time and all cultures and we assemble the parts of them we like, you might accuse me of promoting cultural appropriation. Yeah, I sort of am. Depends on what you mean by that. There's probably two definitions for that. It sounds like the kind of thing people argue about and get all pissed off at each other when they're not even talking about the same thing. So I'll talk about what I'm talking about. If you're against what I'm doing and you actually heard me, then feel free to let me know why, and I'll listen. First of all, I don't think copying something destroys the original thing. I think that cultural destruction due to other factors is far more of a problem worldwide than is somebody adopting aspects of someone's culture. Destroying the original is worse than making a copy. In fact, making a copy often means the thing is valuable and you want to spread it. It's a good thing. It's a compliment to that ritual. Any kind of traditional clothing, copy it. It's culture owned by the world. But don't go into those people and look down on them because they wear their native dress. You know? I mean, there's issues with people of all classes and all countries that this is a problem, that we have cultural problems. I understand why some certain things are controversial. Nothing from my culture can't be used by anyone. They can use it all because the cultures I come from, and I'll say cultures because if you look at my genetics and I have my DNA sequenced, right, I came from a bunch of places and those have different cultures. And I could identify with one more than the other, you know, like Scotch-Irish and Portuguese. Those are the things I predominantly am. But I got a mix of other stuff. There's even a place in Africa that I think I'm 3%. It's like, what the fuck? That's totally disconnected. But somebody went somewhere and somebody got fucked. So actually, it would be somebody from I forget the country it was. It's near the kind of armpit, you know, the part that curves in. There's some little countries in there. It was one of those. The only way to explain that is at some point somebody went from there to the European area because all the other DNA is European, right? And they either went as a free person or a slave. There were various groups. I think the Moors, was it? The Turks? Pretty much every culture for a long time collected slaves out of Africa in various agreements and forms, or lack of agreement, probably in most cases. So there was some slave in my background, probably. That would be a good stereotypical guess. Or it was a really cool dude who went to Europe. You know, he did manage to inject his DNA into the folks up there, somebody, at least. Interesting. Anyway, that's way off topic. What's my topic? Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about. I get tired of talking about that. Sounds mean.